Welcome to matchup number 5. Despicable Me versus Get Some! Sorry, Lauren's sleeping. I can't really yell too loud. Josh, forgive me. Now, this is one question before I go on with the rest of the matchup that I was wondering. Micah, you won the championship under the name House of Pain. You won the championship. When you win a championship, you usually don't change things like your name. If you lose or don't make the playoffs or have a horrible record this year, it's your own damn fault. You can't change your name after you win. You do it after you go like Get Some. He was terrible last year. He's sticking with his name. If he's terrible, is he stuck with his name? Or Teddy Ballgame. He always is bad. And yet he sticks with his name. I mean, when you win, you should stay the same. You play to win the game. Heck, I thought you were who we thought you were. I wanted to crown your ass, so I was going to crown your ass. But then you go and change your name. Now I have no idea who you are. Anyhow, ESPN thinks they know who you are. Yeah, that's right. They think you're going to get 110 points to Get Some's 103. They think you're going to win by 8 points this week. Going away. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe? Josh might have something to say about that. I think Josh started to hate sucking. Yeah, the first year in the league. You weren't here, Micah. But he was great. He was good. He was the best team in the league, best record. Then he lost in the finals to my brother. And look where he is now. Yeah. See, the name change. It still bothered me. I don't know. Anyhow, let's get to the matchup. We'll talk more about your name change later. Or I'll talk and I'll pretend that you're talking back to me. And you still haven't told me how you did the video thing in your little picture box thing for your profile. I don't know. I would like to know. But if you don't want to tell me because it's some big secret, I guess. That's okay. Anyhow, Mark Sanchez is your quarterback. That sucks, because, well, let's be honest, that sucks. You're going to sit Matt Ryan against Philly. I guess I understand that. Sanchez going against Jacksonville. Hey, I hope that he throws a lot. I hope they all go to Santonio Holmes. Do I think he's going to get 15 points, even though he got 17 last week? No, I think he's going to get 12 this week. Tony Romo going to win against my Frisco Niners. Jeez, I hope he doesn't get 17. He got 17 last week. Well, hey, if he does the same 17 as he did last week, I'll be happy with it. Against the Niners defense, actually, it's a good test. The Niners secondary is questionable because it's a big turnover from last year. Obviously, the Seahawks in Week 1 weren't really able to test it, so I really don't know what's going on. What it can be kind of counted on is Romo making 1 or 2 mistakes in the game and cost him a little fantasy value. I do think he's going to range around that 15 to 17 point mark again this week. So yeah, 15, 17 points for Romo. You go into running backs: Mendenhall, Beanie Wells, Arian Foster. Foster is questionable. Hamstring. They say they will start against Miami. Says he's going to be fine. No setbacks. He's ready to go. All that stuff. Micah, why are you starting him? Even if he starts, what do you think he's going to get? 20 carries? No, he's not. They're going to ease him back in. Just like I told Hugo last week. Do not play Chris Johnson. They're not going to play him that many times. What does he do? Get 9 carries. That's it. And he got like 24 yards. You think Arian Foster they're gonna just like give him like 25 carries with his hamstring and then have risk of losing him longer in the air? No, they're gonna ease him back into it, Micah. Be smart. Put in Dez Bryant against the Niners, man. If you put in Dez Bryant or Plax, put in Dez Bryant, and then guess what? Romo scores a touchdown. You completely counteract that. Or you put in Plax and you get double points for Sanchez. It's the smart move. You know it. take out Foster. He'll be there the rest of the year. If he goes off for like 30 points this week, I will give you $20, but I will only give you that $20 if you take him out of the lineup and he does that. Just so we're clear, I'll give you $20 if he goes off for 30 or plus points and he's out of your lineup because I just told you to take him out of your lineup. It's not going to happen, man. Arian Foster, if he plays, give me 6 points, okay? 6 points. And I'm being lenient on that one because I don't think he's going to be getting that many carries. Beanie Wells for Arizona, like him. Last week he got 16. He's going up against Washington. Still like Beanie Wells, man. I like Beanie Wells. I'm high on Beanie Wells this year. Give me 14 points for Beanie Wells. Rashad Mendenhall, only 2 points last week. It's not going to happen again. He's going to be a beast, except Seattle has actually a pretty damn good run defense. Big hogs in the middle. He's not going to get 2, but he's not going to get 13. Give me 9 for Mendenhall. Get some running back, Jamal Charles, Cedric Benson, Brandon Marshall. Jamal Charles will not get 9 all season. Get some. Calm down. Relax. Breathe. They're not going to be down by 41 every single week. Going against Detroit, decent run defense, but not the quickest on the outside. So give me Jamal Charles for 16 points this week. Wow, shit, I said that and I didn't even know it. ESPN projected that too. I hate being the same thing as them. Cedric Benson, still like Cedric Benson, man. 18 points last week. They're projecting 16 against Denver. I could definitely see it happening. I don't think it will, though. I would give him about 13 points this week. Brandon Marshall in the flex. Like Marshall, 13 points last week going against Houston's defense. You know they're going to be throwing a lot. I did like the commitment to Marshall. If you watch the game, they definitely pushed and pushed and pushed him in the red zone. So you got to love that. Brandon Marshall got 13 last week. I think he's going to go at 17 this week. The other receivers, Andre Johnson, Brandon Lloyd. Johnson, 15 points last week. He's Johnson. He's going to get you points. He's never going to go off for like or not like he's never going to go off. Of course he will, but I don't see it this week. Going against the Miami defense. Not very good, obviously, as we've seen. Give me Andre Johnson with about 17 points this week. I think that's pretty good. Brandon Lloyd from Denver. Tebow. God, you should be chanting against that Tebow. My God, what the fuck are they thinking? He's on the third string. I hate that people talk about this guy constantly. He's a third string fucking quarterback. Why are we talking about him? Why am I talking about him? Sorry. Brandon Lloyd, 8 points last week. I think he actually does better this week. I give him 11. I know he's questionable. He has a little bit of problem with his groin. I think he's going to tough it out. Give him 11 points. On Despicable Me's team, Greg Jennings, Steve Smith. Steve Smith, 31 points last week. Guys, it's not going to happen. Okay? They're saying 14 points for him this week. Cam Newton was only looking at him. They were going against this atrocious Arizona team. 14 points is not going to happen. Give me 8 to 7 points for Steve Smith this week. Greg Jennings, he's going to have a great week. Carolina. Give me actually 23 points for Greg Jennings this week. I know Aaron Rodgers spreads it around a lot, but Jennings is still his favorite. Give me 23 points for him. Tight ends, Keelan Winslow, 6 last week for Tampa, going against Minnesota this week. They have actually a good linebacking core in Minnesota. Way to cover him. I'm going to say about the same, 5-6 points for Winslow. Tony Gonzalez for Atlanta, he went for 7 last week. He's not going to get that this week. Not against the Phillies, the Philadelphia Eagles. Did I tell you guys it's really late right now? Against Philly. 7 points, I think, is going to be his max all season. Tony Gonzalez is just not the Tony Gonzalez of late. It's a great name to have on your team, but, I mean, he's not really going to do much. The 4 points sounds just about right to me, maybe less. Defense-wise, Saints, I told you to take the Saints out last fucking week, and you didn't fucking do it, and it pisses me off. Well, guess what? Chicago's coming to town. They're going to blitz. They're going to get the Cutler, but the Bears will score a lot of the points on the Saints. Who dat? Bears dat. The Bears. Only about 4 points for the Saints. Take them out. Get another fucking defense. The Lions going up against KC. Don't like that. I would take out the Lions too. KC can score a lot of points. I think they're going to break out. You know what? They're awful fucking pissed about last week. I think they're going to come out of the gate. I think they're coming out of the gate strong. Guys, heed my warnings or not. Despicable Me, trust me, brother. Go back to being House of Pain. Anyhow, team gets some, cranks the shit out of you. You're 0-2, champ.